Well, new housing developments just like this one are popping up all over Florida. And for the past 2 years, we've investigated claims of faulty home construction in new builds. And after we asked for a response from the state, the Florida Attorney General launched an investigation.
Search new construction homes in the greater Tampa Bay area and you'll find thousands of new builds. Many of those homes are in mega developments like this one on Patterson Road in Odessa. Once complete, Victoria Lakes will have 196 homes built by Taylor Morrison and Arthur Ruttenberg.
This was all sandy dirt the last time I saw it.
Hillsborough County Commissioner Joshua Wustel is keeping a close eye on the progress here because he doesn't want a repeat of what happened in Pasco County.
It was pretty serious up there, so hopefully that they've turned it around here in Hillsborough County for our new residents that are going to be here.
He's talking about Starkey Ranch, 2,500 acres with more than 5,000 homes.
So I do have friends that were up there in Starkey Ranch, and I guess the mold became so bad that it actually started to crack their counters, displaced them for very long periods of time.
One particular neighborhood, called Whitfield Preserve, saw a number of issues.
We assumed that this is a new construction. We wouldn't have many problems.
But Natija Lakite and her family say they had problems from the start.
Issues actually started as soon as we moved in. There were a lot of issues with the house, and we constantly tried to get someone to, fix it, but there was always a delay.
They closed on their home at the start of the pandemic in February of 2020, when homes in the area were going up fast, priced from $500,000 to over $1 million.
One day I was in the kitchen and it just started pouring on top of my head. I was like, where is this water coming from?
Natija has 2 daughters, and her youngest was a baby at the time. She recalls having multiple dehumidifiers running nonstop to cut down on the moisture in the home.
And it was terrible with the baby, and we didn't only have it for like a day or two. It was for 2 weeks in my house.
Natija learned an improperly installed shower pan in her upstairs bathroom was causing the leaks and subsequent mold. And because the bathroom wasn't used much, the issue didn't arise until years later. When she contacted the builder, Taylor Morrison, in 2023, she was told that because she was outside of the 2-year home warranty by about a year, the builder was not responsible for repair. An email from a corporate customer experience manager at Taylor Morrison to Natija states, quote, "The pictures indicate a lack of homeowner maintenance, and Taylor Morrison is not responsible for this, whether reported within the warranty period or not."
I was mad that in my beautiful house, like, we spent all our money on this house that we built, and this is what we got.
Natija's experience is not unique. Over our 2-year investigation, Fox 13 spoke with a dozen homeowners who all had similar stories of mold in their new construction home. Those homeowners did not want to be identified, but they did create a private Facebook group called Taylor Morrison Mold of SR, or Starkey Ranch. Here, the group's 53 members, once total strangers, now bonded over their shared problems in their homes. After receiving more than 30 complaints, the Attorney General's office opened an investigation into the construction defects in Starkey Ranch. It remains open and active. Brad Gatton works for Certified Mold Assessments and has performed high-level testing on at least 6 homes in the Starkey Ranch community. We first met Brad in November of 2023.
What you found was not healthy for people to be living there.
From the results that came back, I wouldn't want to have my family or to be exposed myself in a home like that.
The homes he inspected were new, built within the last 2 years.
It seems to be stemming from poor ventilation, and then that's causing all the ductwork to sweat, and then that saturates the drywall, and you have mold growth occurring.
In at least one case, he says a family moved out of their home twice for mold remediation.
We reached out to the builder, Taylor Morrison, and they told us out of the 160 homes built here in the Whitfield Preserve area of Starkey Ranch, half of them needed some form of remediation. And there are some homes still dealing with HVAC issues and mold today.
The company also told us they created a special operations team to come out and fix issues which they say stemmed from pinched ductwork, gaps around interior AC grills, and supply vents and air handler unit closets that should not have been there. When we asked the Pasco County Building Department about these issues, they told us their inspectors couldn't keep up with the volume of new builds during COVID, and so they allowed builders to hire their own private inspectors, a practice afforded to them by state law. Our interview requests to Pasco County commissioners and the building department were declined, but a spokesperson told us as soon as Fox 13 made them aware of the issues related to the health and safety of residents, they implemented new measures, telling us in an email, in the future, Pasco County will randomly select permits, which will include plan review and inspections to be audited in accordance with Florida statutes.
I did feel a sigh of relief when I confirmed that they did use our internal people.
Commissioner Wustl says Hillsborough County is using their own inspectors who will oversee these builds every step of the way.
The good news is that, you know, the internal staff, that's their one job, and so they're really up to par on the standards.
Natija is grateful her insurance covered the demolition and rebuild of their upstairs bathroom. Her advice to prospective home buyers looking to buy new:
My only message to them is like, do thorough inspection. You know, do not trust these big builders.
Construction continues at Victoria Lakes. Commissioner Wustl is confident the work done here will be done right.
And we will be doing everything that we can to make sure that there's no shortcomings that were done, there's going to be no surprises, and that there will not be such a mold infestation that you're displaced for a year. And that's our promise to our residents.
A spokesperson for builder Taylor Morrison tells us, quote, at Victoria Lakes, we have applied code changes that have gone into effect since Starkey Ranch and have also addressed prior workmanship issues. The AG's office is keeping their investigation open and encourages any homeowner still experiencing mold or other construction defects to file a complaint with their office.